Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm Jackie Hayes. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Perth in Western Australia, and today's challenge was to do a card with ships or boats on, and this is one I've come up with. It's got sailing home, the two ships and two boats rather, with the lighthouse and the saying, let's hope let hope be your anchor through the storms of life, when I can get my tongue round it all. And I put some birds on, which are on there as well. And inside I've just put the lighthouse, a boat, and the three birds again. The embossing folder I've used is Old World paper, and this comes with the I've forgotten what it comes with, a stamp set. I'll just find out. Sorry about that. It's one of the really nice ones that I like, and I can't remember the name of it. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not doing very good memory-wise just lately, because I'm taking painkillers and it's not helping me to remember things. But we'll try and find that sailing home. Right, it's called Beautiful World, and this embossing folder comes with this as a bundle, which is there. It's all in a bundle, which is great. And sorry about that. Right, I'll get started now. The sailing home comes with smooth sailing dies, so you buy this as a bundle as well. I'm using the die for the lighthouse and the two sailing ships, and I haven't got a lot of colour with this one, but I tend not to do a lot of colouring if I can help it. The colours I've used is Misty Moonlight, and that's A5 scored at 10.5, and Seaside Spray at 10 by 14.5, and then the Whisper White, sorry, is 10 by 14.5, and the Misty Moonlight, oh no, I ought to start this video all over again, I think. The Seaside Spray is 9.5 by 14, and then inside is another piece of Whisper White, 10 by 14.5. So we'll get started with that first. And what I did, I embossed this piece of card. I know you should put the birds on it first, but I don't know exactly where I want to put my my yachts, so I will attempt to do them later. They did work out good to start with. I'm going to just stamp my pieces of Whisper White, and then when I let my big shot over, everything will be there ready to cut, to die cut. So this is going to be the the lighthouse. I'll do it that way, and then I've not stamped it off because I want it really dark. So that's the lighthouse bit, and then I'm going to do the large yacht. It's perfect. Then the small yacht. Leaving enough space so that I can get my my dies on it. Now I will bring the big shot over. Just I just might stamp that off as well. Yeah. And this is the saying that I've got on the front, which is perfect. So that's the saying. These are the three that I'm going to die cut now, and I'm going to move that out of the way now, like I said I was going to do before I get it all over my fingers. And then I can bring the big shot in. Just move my dies so I don't bury those. And that's my plate for that one. Have I got another plate? Oh. Must have left all the plates over there for some reason. I don't know how that's happened. But there again, I do know how it's happened just lately. Everything's going haywire. And put that on there. And hopefully the magnet on this won't be jumping about with them. Right, just get my other plate. Sorry about this. Now I've got to turn that round because it's on the wrong way round. I can't turn it there because my photograph stand is there. So there's the three things that I've die cut out, and as you can see they've come out. That hasn't. Why hasn't that come out? That one has. And it's come off now, so I'll just snip that with the scissors. Should have come straight out. We are having a new embossing new big shot type machine coming out, cutting machine, and because this has been overused over time, it's getting a little bit past its date. But there again, I've had it for about 11 years and it's used constantly, so I can't grumble about it. This one is for the embossing folder, and this is an embossing folded embossing folder plate, the blue one. It depends on the thickness of your embossing folder whether it goes through or not. And there's my C. It's old world paper, but it looks like, to me it looks like C. I'll just move my big shot out of the way now again. So then we're going to assemble this, and I've got Whisper White that I'm going to just stick onto this on first, and I'll use my Tombow glue for this. And I do like these new ink colours, the Misty Moonlight. I think it's one of those colours that's, well, the ink colours that's going to be used a lot. Sometimes when they fetch the ink colours out, I'm not over thrilled with them all, but this time I do like them all. So I'm sticking that one on. And make sure it's stuck down. And the other bits I'm doing now is these pieces, and like I said, I'm not sure whereabouts I'm going to put them. I might just, that's why I didn't put my birds on. I'll put them on the opposite side. I've got this on this side, and I'm going to put these on the opposite side just to make the card just that little bit different. I need my oh no, I've lost the plot again. Dimensionals. I think that's the trouble with pain and age. It doesn't match together. But we will persevere and keep going. I'm just putting some pieces on these. So that's that one done. Put some I'm using the ends of the dimensionals because you don't want to waste anything. And these pieces are still as sticky and raised up as what the middle pieces are. So that's those three. Now take your pick tool just to take the top bit off. Paper to, so that's, put that one on this side. Just put the larger one got it on the fingers now. Put the larger one on this one, I think. Still, yeah. And then smaller one in the middle again. Just raise it up a little bit because it wants to look as if it's in the background. Now I'm going to stamp the birds off onto this. What I did before, because it's only a little stamp and I've got plenty of ink on this big big yard, I just took some of the ink off of the birds, off of the pad, and put it onto the birds, and that does a lighter bird, and put the seagulls, and you don't get the ink all over your little ink pad, stamp pad. So there's that bit. Now I'm going to do this piece, and this is the everyday label punch, and as you know, I've just punched the stamped the I've just stamped the saying off. And when you come to doing the sayings, always stamp it first, and then even if it's not straight on your card, you can straighten it up on your punch. So that's that one. And I then took a piece of the Misty Moonlight, and I punched one of those out as well as a background. And what I did with that then is I cut it in half that way, lengthways, and I stuck it on there with my glue, just a bit of Tombow glue on both sides, the top on that. And just make sure you've got it lined up. The beauty of Tombow glue is it gives it that little bit of movement, manoeuvring, or wiggle room as most ladies like to call it. So just measure it up, that's now looking good. I'm quite happy with that one. And then I put some of this Night of Navy and Sierra Sand. I know it's not the right colour for this, but it's near enough. I just put a little bit on each side, because I don't think men will have bows, and I can't do a reef knot. Right. So there's my one piece there, and I will just snip some of that off, and snip some of that off, and then put it on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold these down at the back with dimensionals. Just tie that off. So that's that bit done, and then just to fasten it all down, just to hold it then you're not putting too much tape on it or anything. Put that one in the middle to just make sure I've got it all held, and that will go on there. Your pick tool really comes in handy to take all these little bits off. That one's stuck underneath. It's not, that's better. Now I've got my finger stuck again. Right, so then make sure I've got that straight on my card, which looks good. And then with the inside, I just stamp these as they were. I'll just huff on these. I've not re-inked these. I'll just huff on them because I want them a little bit lighter, and that moistens the ink back up on your stamp. That's one, and that's why I didn't wash them off. Two, and the birds, I'll just stamp that a little bit on there. So that's the birds. I'm not putting a saying in there because then this card can become a birthday card or a sympathy card. Anything that you want to say. It can be an anniversary. There's always plenty of room to write a verse yourself on it if you want to write a verse. And there's the finished card. And I've got one here that I've made earlier. And that's the two, and they're just that little bit different because I've swapped it about, and then the inside. But at the moment, if we have a special on that if you order $90 worth of products from Stampin' Up, which you can order through me, you will get a voucher for $9 to spend in August on any of products that you wish to purchase. And the new mini catalogue is out. I can't show you inside of this because we're not allowed to yet. It comes out on the 3rd of August, which is next week. And that, if you want one of these, is free from me. That's my giveaway book, if you like. I don't charge for that one, but with this one I do charge, and it's $5. And for $5 it's absolutely stacked solid with ideas for cards, like all this lot is cards. And that's using the embossing folder that I've just used on this card that I've shown you now. It's got all papers that you can purchase. And there's a new machine that's going to come out, but I won't be able to order that yet. So hopefully my big shot will keep going. If you would like to be a demonstrator, you don't have to be a business demonstrator. You can be a hobby demonstrator.